Georgia won the toss and deferred. Kentucky will receive. Wasn't this nice yesterday? Still some strong winds, 38 degrees, but the sun is out. 76 meeting between these two teams. They played annually since 1956, and Georgia has owned the series the last 12 years.
Going to have to hold the ball. Twice it's rolled off the tee.
And the wind swirls down here on this field. It might be deceiving when you look at the flags on the top of the stadium and what you've got down on the field. Todd Lesney's got it teed up. Darian Brown stands and waits at the goal line. And just about then, something from the Georgia crowd rolled out there. I don't know if it's a red pom-pom, but we're underway. And Brown mishandles it at the 4, finds the handle. And maybe his knee went down when he went to retrieve the ball. At any rate, whistle stop play.
I think he signaled for a fair catch.
That I didn't see.
After review, the ruling that the returner gave a signal prior to possession of the ball stands. Kentucky will be charged their first time out of the half and will have no more challenges remaining for the game. First down.
So I just didn't think that was a valid fair catch signal. I thought Stoops was right on that. But I don't know what he was challenging. That's my question, is where did he want the ball to go? It was going to be there anyway, no matter where it was.
He wanted Darian Brown to still be running.
Yes.
They didn't let him do that.
They wouldn't let him do that, that's for sure.
The pitch to Chris Rodriguez. And that's going nowhere. Lost a yard. Dumas Johnson, the middle linebacker, in on the stop. Part of the Georgia defense that looks like this. And Chris Smith back there on the back end, one of the leaders in the secondary. One of the semifinalists for the Thorpe Award announced this week. Kentucky's third down offense is not 38% on the year. And now they got third down and 11 inside their own 3. Levis in the end zone, loads it, fires far sideline. Caught! And a first down at the 35 to Darian Brown. The guy that dropped the opening kickoff just made up for it. Will Levis snaps it over the middle to his tight end, Caddis. Josh Caddis to the 40. And another first down at Kentucky. And at the 40 of Georgia on the opening drive. Here's a toss sweep to McClain. McClain got to the edge and is close to a first down. He'll take the marker out with him. A pickup of about 9. Third down and short. And not going to get it here. McClain dragged down by Smile Munden.
Yeah, now we'll see the decision for Mark Stoops.
This year, Georgia shifts on their defensive front. And he's not going to get it. Rodriguez goes down. Georgia's defense stiffens. Munden again, along with Dumas Johnson, and Georgia will take over on downs. McConkey in motion. They're going to give it to him. And a little handoff, and that's going to go as a pass and a first down and a pickup of 10. Get the sticks moved. The 43, Bennett looking left and now going deep sideline. Overshot Darnell Washington. He was open.
Hard to do, too.
6'7" plus. Overshot him.
We'll say, though, the wind is a factor in this football game, especially throwing. Comes right out, goes on the wheel route down the sideline. But anytime you lay the ball up even a bit, you have to factor in the wind on your throws.
Kenny McIntosh broke one tackle and a second and drags Wildcats for a first down. What a run. They'll try him again, and a big opening off the right side. And about 7 more yards for Kenny McIntosh. Back in behind Stetson Bennett, who's under center on second down and 2. Edwards, a little hesitation and blasts through the hole, and he's still going. Down to the 14.
This is what a good running back can do for an offensive line. This design was actually supposed to go a little bit of a cutback to the left. And he reads it and says, nope, going to go stick it over here to the right. It just makes that offensive line look good.
He's got McClendon out there. He got a seal block, and he said, I think I'll go behind Warren McClendon off the right side instead, and a first down at the 14. Touchdown here on their opening drive. Third down and 6. They can get it first at the 4. Stetson Bennett flushed out of the pocket. Now he's going to try to run, and he only got back to the line of scrimmage.
So just to give you an idea, as Brad was telling you how good Georgia is in the red zone and how good this Kentucky defense here playing zone coverage, kind of matching up within that zone. You know, through the season against Oregon, they went 7 for 7 touchdowns. Auburn 5 for 5 touchdowns. Florida 4 for 4 touchdowns. They've been so good, it's scary in the red zone.
Jack Podlesny's been pretty good too. 17 out of 19 on the year. This will be a 27-yard field goal attempt. Remember, there's pretty strong winds going on right now here in Lexington. Low snap. Bennett got it down. Podlesny got it through.
Boy, nice play by Bennett on that one, and that's a lot of trust from your kicker. You just got to feel that football being there when it isn't.
Best catch of the day maybe so far. Low snap. Stetson Bennett plants it. Podlesny nails it. Georgia leads 3-0. 4th down and a long yard. Let's see how the second offensive series goes for Will Levis. Has to throw in a hurry. Completes it. And it's going to be a first down. Dane Key, one of the guys they really like, a freshman from right here in Lexington with a first down catch.
As you watch this, and this is what I suspect that Kentucky's going to have to do in this game, is do a little bit of everything. First down throws, keep that Georgia defense off balance.
Sideline warning against Georgia. That's the first warning of the game. It would not require a yardage penalty.
And so Kirby's going to back him up. Scott Sinclair over there, the strength coach, is going to have to start grabbing people. Particular statistics. 2nd down and 9. 2 tight end set for the Cats. Quick throw. Levis tucked it in there somehow. It's a first down. He got it to the same guy, Dane Key. And they'll move it out to midfield.
I love your description, quick throw, because that's what he is. He's got a lightning quick release with an elite arm, and you saw it, how he beat that zone right there.
Empty backfield. Levis on 2nd and 8. Trying to get it out to Brown, and Georgia's all over that.
Yeah.
Kamari Lassiter, open field tackle. So on first down. They'll keep it on the ground with Levis running as Gary called for, and he got it down to the 31. It's 9 touchdowns on the ground last year.
It's 376, I think.
Yep. Rodriguez, first down run, tough one, backpedaling through Smile Munden and company. Levis going to run with it. Will Levis got the first down. Diving forward. He laid out on that one, didn't slide. He knew he had to get the extra yard in midair, and he got it.
So think about it this time, and that looked like he tweaked his toe on that play. It's a bad left toe.
Back in the shotgun. Rodriguez going to lose yardage here. As we said, it doesn't happen often. Georgia stops him. Maybe a 1-yard loss. Jenny, remember they picked up a 3rd down and 11 on a penalty. So another long yardage. Fires and intercepted by Keely Ringo. And Ringo bringing it back the other way and still going. Keely Ringo, who won the national championship game against Alabama, has got it all the way back almost to midfield for the Dogs.
Yeah, I think there's a flag down on the play. It might come back, but Ringo again makes a great play. He did it against Tennessee last week. Brad told you he did it in that national championship game to ice that game for Georgia. But this time, Levis tries to stick it in between the safety and the corner. Doesn't get it.
Came all the way out to the 47.
Illegal block in the back, number 88 of the intercepting team. Followed half the distance. First down.
So you can forget the 47-yard line that I just said. They're going to bring it back. Jalen Carter called with the block in the back, trying to help his teammate on the return. So we'll have to wait and see where they spot it.
I would have held the safety. I think he actually made a mental mistake. He threw it to the wrong side of the field.
3rd down and 3. Empty backfield. Stetson Bennett going to loft it over to Kenny McIntosh. McIntosh inside the 35 and a first down, Georgia.
And when we were talking to Brad White, the defensive coordinator, that's one of the things he raved about Stetson Bennett. He doesn't make any mistakes. He's a veteran. He's seen it all. You see it right there. He sees the blitz, throws his hot, makes it hurt.
And now a quick throw out to McConkey. And McConkey spins inside the 30 down to the 27. Second down at 4. Little hesitation by McIntosh, and then he blasts for a first down. And he's got it down to the 22-yard line. Last year, statistically, Stetson Bennett, the numbers, and now you see the improvements in top 20 in a lot of categories. Georgia, you think about the pass.
Right.
Kendall Milton in there now. Bennett off the bootleg. Throws on the run, little sidearm dart over to McConkey. McConkey inside the 10, and it's first and goal.
And again, look at the patience he has. He's played so many football games. Even as you're away playing junior college football, you get snaps, you get looks. And here he is. He's out. No patience. And then he just dumps it off at the last second.
A foot shorter than he is. Bennett fires, end zone, overshot McConkey.
See, that big second down stop changed the whole play calling for Georgia in this drive. I think if they gain 2 or 3 yards there, they'll continue to pound it. Now they got to go third down pass, incomplete, got to take the field goal.
This will be a 24-yarder. Todd Lesney, 18 out of 20 on the year. Out of the Stetson Bennett hole. This one, it's down clean, up clean, and through for Georgia. So again, they took over with the Keely Ringo interception. Got it back around midfield. Looked like they were going to get in the end zone, but they have to settle for 3. It's just 6-0 Georgia.
Georgia right now, you're wondering how willing will Levis be to run the ball after he tweaked himself on that scramble up there for the first down.
Jaton McClain in the backfield with Levis. Third down and 4. Georgia comes with a blitz. Levis throws it. One-handed catch, but he couldn't keep his balance, and Jaton McClain goes down well short of the first down.
Yeah, and I'm certain Kirby will take a timeout right here and save this clock. Gets out of the pocket. Jaton, probably their best receiving back, and you can see why, but couldn't do it all. Got the catch, but not enough, and Georgia is going to get the football back.
On the right side and tight with the tackle. Opener for McIntosh. Kenny McIntosh still going all the way to the 39-yard line. Best run of the day for Georgia.
Clock will stop. Let's see if Stetson spikes it, or does he have a play in mind and get it off? Veteran quarterback should have a play.
26-yard rip-off by Kenny McIntosh. They spot it right at the 40.
He does.
Bennett lobs it over the middle to McIntosh out of the backfield.
Take a timeout for Georgia right now.
Got it to the the 34-yard line, and 38 seconds to go.
Really reviewable play, Gary, and I agree with you. He's not knocking him sideways. He's knocking him backwards. Yes.
So they could have kept the clock going on that play.
As it is, but Lesney gets an opportunity for a 37-yard field goal. He's 2 for 2 today. He's 3 for 3 today, and that'll end the half.
Big call. Georgia got a big break there. I thought that guy was going. Puzzlesi was going backward. Excuse me, not Puzzlesi. The play before Bauer was going backwards, and Georgia caught a break.
Well, Georgia does go 56 yards in 11 plays. Missed it. It was discombobulated from the get-go.
That was a whole series in itself right there.
Kearis Jackson is way back at the other end. And he will let this one go. So Georgia will bring it out to the 25 as we go down to Jenny.
They are not producing any tackle for losses or sacks. They can't come up with a big play on defense.
Kenny McIntosh, who had that big run before the end of the half, has got about a 13-yarder to open the third quarter. McConkey, the leading receiver. He's in tight on the left side. Rosamie Jack-Saint looked like a broken play. Stetson Bennett makes something out of it, though. Gets out near the 45.
Yeah, I think he was thinking that maybe this is an RPO opportunity, and then he goes, wait, there's no pass available on the RPO, so I just got to follow up because I don't want to get yelled at when I get back to the bench.
It's something he does really well when he has to improvise. He's a shifty runner. I don't know if shifty's the right word, but he's...
No, I think that is the word. He's very athletic, underrated athletically and mentally. He's a little bit of a gunslinger, we'll say that, but so what? I mean, I'd ride that type of a guy.
He scored 7 times on the ground this year. Under center here on 3rd down and 3. They fake the jet sweep. They pitch it to McIntosh, and he gets collared, but not before he picks up the first down.
Bauer 75, McConkey 70, and Bennett 64.
That's right. Tight end, a wide receiver, and a quarterback. Play action. Stetson Bennett's going to go deep.
Oh, man.
And he threw it right to Kentucky. Intercepted at the 10 by Jordan Lovett.
The gunslinger fired his gun way late on this one.
After that false start on Dane Key, sidearm throw out, and a loss on this one as Jaton McClain gets drilled inside the 5.
It's the second time Lassiter has made this play on the quick screen. Remember early when Caddis didn't get the block? Well, this time no block again.
And a sure tackle by Lassiter. Milton again. Kendall Milton again. Big run. Still bouncing off would-be tacklers to the 36-yard line.
Tackle.
Now they go to the 3rd guy. He's not a normal 3rd guy. Dejon Edwards back in there.
He's 3rd guy who actually came into the game with the most
yards. That's right. 2nd down and 7. And they're going to keep hammering it. And he's got a first down, and Georgia's starting to maul the Kentucky defense on this drive.
That's as pretty of a jump cut you can do twice in one run. Ends in running backs. He goes deep, he gets picked off.
Guy wanted to go deep to. McConkey is in motion. They're just going to keep running it. Kenny McIntosh back in there. Another first down. McIntosh has got it 1st and goal inside the 10. Darnell Washington from the 9.
There's Bowers in the flat.
And there's the touchdown by Kenny McIntosh.
He's done it either way. Beautiful design play. Handed off for the run. Had Bowers to the wing. 3 plays in 1, like triple option offense.
9-yard touchdown run by Kenny McIntosh. Brock Bowers is on the right side. McConkey is as well.
They have not been able to get pressure bringing forward. Do they dare blitz?
Play clock down to 1. Just got it off. They're going to bring pressure from the secondary. Bennett throws, almost intercepted, but it's caught by Blaylock. Dominic Blaylock, and a big play for Georgia. That was so close to being a pick 6 going the other way.
I got to say, when he threw it, I went, uh-oh, to myself. I didn't want to interrupt your call, but I went, this could go the other way. Look at that. Inches away to the outside. That's an outside linebacker right there, and he had a chance. He had the big interception against Florida earlier in the year that changed that ball game, and that could have been a big changing play as well.
Instead, it's a 35-yard pass play and a first down at the Kentucky 34. Throw on 3rd down.
Talking about the great Billy Sims, by the way.
McConkey in motion. They're going to keep it on the ground. Little sidestep, and McIntosh, not only the first down, but more. All the way down to the 8-yard line.
Well, he beat the early penetration, and then after that, it was over, wasn't it?
Bowers is on the left flank. It's Edwards. Still driving. Down to the 1 or very close.
Same play. Gave it again.
Down today, but they are 9 out of 10 on the year. And they've only given up 119 yards to Kentucky's offense, so they're going to try to nail the coffin right here. And no. Kendall Milton didn't get there. Nice job by Kentucky's defense, led by Jamaris Dinkins.
No push on back-to-back plays. So you say they might have lost a little heart. It's hard to look up there with no points, but the blue wall this time was put by the defensive line for Kentucky.
Defensive coordinator Brad White's defense makes a huge stop. And again, he'll take it 5 yards deep in his own end zone. And now he's going to run with it to get himself some room to work and might even have a first down out of it. Rodriguez got a nice block. A banged up shoulder as well. First down at the 11. Rodriguez strong run. There's the Chris Rodriguez we're used to for about 15. From the 26. Levis, pressure coming, going deep. Got a man there and got it to him at the 35, and it's Marion Brown, one of those young guys Gary just talked about. And Georgia got lost in the secondary a little bit there somehow. Kentucky, as they moved it from their own 1 to the Georgia 32. RPO was right on the money to Caddis, the tight end, and he's got it at the 16. And the Cats got something going here. Just 16-yard line. Just a 2-possession game. Touchdown, a 2-point conversion here. We got a ball game. Levis out in the flat to Brown again. Trying to make one man miss and only got about a 2-yard gain out of it.
Compare Will Levis to Josh Allen. This is where you'd like to see the Josh Allen run from the quarterback position.
Levis. Slant. Touchdown, Marion Brown.
Going for 2. Beautifully designed play by Skirnigello that time.
They're over on 2-point conversions. They desperately need this one. Even if they don't get it, it's just a 2-score game. But this would make it really interesting in the next 10 minutes. Levis, the fade to the corner, overshot Marion Brown, the guy that caught the touchdown pass. Here with 9:47 to go in the ball game. And it's Kenny McIntosh again. Cartwheels out for 12 yards and a first down, Georgia.
Key defense needs to stop Georgia right here.
Bowers in motion to the inside to help block for McIntosh. They're not going to get it.
Nope.
No gain on 3rd and 2. Deion Walker came in and got a piece of him on 9 plays last time. Will Levis getting some pressure, but going deep. The ball is wobbling in the air, and it's caught again by Marion Brown.
You better bring your passing game if you want to move the ball against Georgia.
One, but it was taken away by penalty. Otherwise, they haven't hit Levis. They're coming at him now as he lets it fly, and he got it to Marion Brown again.
I think it's a first down, don't you think?
It looks like the forward progress is past the sticks at the 18, I think. Took about 11 minutes and was at the end of the game, so it was more lopsided than what we're seeing right now. 5 minutes to go. 10-point game. And 2nd down and 9 for the Wildcats. Blitz coming off the corner. Levis is going down at the 20. They finally got to him. Javon Bullard, who had a huge game against Tennessee as a rusher, and he's got another one here.
Yeah, as a rusher and as a cover person coming right off there. Why is he there? There's only 2 players, 2 receivers. He's coming off the edge, not picked up quick enough by Kentucky.
39, he had a 37-yarder blocked. This is his first attempt today. This is from 38 yards to try to make it a 1-score game. 6th-year senior Matt Ruffalo. Bad snap and a bad kick. No good.
The laces were right at the kicker because of the bad snap. He did not have enough time to spin it.
Chance Poore was trying to get the ball off the ground on the snap from Cade DeGraw, and that one never had a chance.
No.
2nd down and 9. And here comes Stetson Bennett. He's going to get a first down and tiptoes out of bounds. First time today he's used his legs by design, pretty much.
Yep.
And it's a big play.
I thought we would have seen it a couple times near the goal line to kind of put this game away, but they stuck to run the ball inside. Didn't pick up the touchdown, but still in control of this football game.
Stetson with a 17-yard pickup out to the 38-yard line, and you see him with the hands,
and
with
remember,
the fingers saying, let's get in the huddle, guys.
And remember, in college ball, it doesn't really matter if you go out of bounds until you're under 2 minutes, not under 4 minutes.
You'll want to use all of that play clock. Nope, he's going to go a little quicker than that. Dejon Edwards on the toss sweep. And Edwards out around the 43. So Kirby Smart, when we talked to him, quite frankly, doesn't tell us a lot of stuff that he tells the team, but he told Gary and Jenny and I yesterday, he said, I said to the team, in the last 40 years, how many teams do you think have gone back-to-back in the regular season, winning all your regular season SEC games. Of course, those kids don't know and probably don't care. But he said that's a pretty big accomplishment. It's only happened twice.
Sure.
Georgia's got an opportunity to do it right now.
It's the Superior group, and of course, Kirby was part of that Alabama group when they did it.
Kirby said I had to look it up myself because I figured at Alabama we did it several times, but they didn't.
You know, and I want to just tip my hat to Mark Stoops' football team this whole year, and of course Brad White, their defensive football team. Just think about this: modern college football. If this Kentucky football team would have scored 25 points in every game, they would be 9-1 going into this game.
Yeah.
Just 25. That's not a lot to ask for in modern college football.
Or McIntosh in this case. It's McIntosh behind Bowers playing fullback. And it's Bennett trying to do it himself, and I don't think so.
Nope, he did not. They even tried the quarterback push, and it didn't work.
It's going to be 4th down.
Something.
Levis over the middle, low, but caught again. And that's Jaton McLean.
Forced him inside, but made sure he didn't get away from an easy tackle.
Next snap coming at the 2-minute mark. Georgia brings some extra heat. McLean makes another catch, and then gets drilled out of bounds by David Savannah.
First down, that's good defense in this situation.
3rd down and 1, little short pass. McLean, and he's dropped for a loss.
That was a curious call right there.
Michael Williams, a true freshman on the outside. Great open field stop.
Yeah, you're trying to catch this Georgia defense, but they've been locking on men the whole time.
Here's the ball game. 4th down. Levis loads and goes over the middle. Incomplete. If there's no flags, Georgia will take over. And there aren't any. And Kentucky has no other way to stop it. Kirby Smart knows that he can take the headset off now.
Yep. Well, it wasn't the pretty finish that Georgia and Kirby wanted, but they got the finish they needed. And they will go undefeated back-to-back years in the SEC.
And another tough outing for Will Levis.
This will make Will Levis a better football player, I'll tell you that right now. Playing with this group, young players fighting the whole game against a superior opponent. A lot of people will turn this tape on and watch Will Levis battle in this football game, not 100%, and be impressed.
Georgia in victory formation as Stetson Bennett will take a knee. Not only just to put a capper on back-to-back regular season running the table that Georgia has done, but with this win, it ties the all-time mark for senior class victories. And if they beat Georgia Tech next week, they will be the winningest senior class Georgia's ever had, and they've had some darn good ones. So they'll probably be about a 35-point favorite next week.
That's right.
Against Georgia Tech.
But they go into the SEC championship for the 5th time, and they've lost the last 3. So, you know, they're really going to point for that football game against LSU. They want that one bad. They want that SEC championship on their way to the playoffs.
They could conceivably play 3 times at Mercedes-Benz Stadium. The opener against Oregon, the SEC championship against LSU, and then a playoff game in the Peach Bowl. Well, they had to work like crazy today. 2 friends meet at midfield. A hard-fought Georgia victory as they go to 11-0 and 8-0 in conference play. Kentucky falls to 6-5 and 3-5 in the SEC. And Kirby Smart said all week that Kentucky's the most physical team that they play on an annual basis in a series that started and has been running for 76 times. 2 quarterbacks get together, and he said we're going to be in for a tough one, and they were.
They were.
And Jenny's with the winning coach.